All right, well, hello guys. Welcome to Tabletop Baseball. It's about time. I mean, it seems like it's been a week and a half since I played a game, but I guess it's only been a couple days. Feels like a long time though. Game 6, League of Dominance Championship. The Mets lead 3-2. Excuse me. On the mound, it's going to be a repeat of Game 3, Nagy versus Darling. For the respective teams. Eddie Murray is going to play first base. And because the pitcher's going to have to hit, we're back in New York for Game 6 and 7. And Kevin Mitchell will play short. They're going to stick with Mitchell at short. They've won the last 2 games after being behind 2-1. The Mets have stormed back and taken a 3-2 lead. And if there is a Game 7, it will be played immediately following this one. No break. We are finishing tonight. So let's get this thing going. Let me see. I think I'm missing a light bulb. There we go. All right. Castro's here. Mr. Oxenrider are both here so far, or at least that have chimed in. Kenny Lofted, a 41-28, and he's going to ground it out to the shortstop, Kevin Mitchell. Omar Vizquel, Ron Darling struck him out. One of the leaders in strikeouts, 52-27, and that is another strikeout for Darling. Starting off the way you like to, 2 strikeouts in the inning. Lenny Dykstra with a 0, but a 23. It's going to be a double. Double for Lenny. There's Wally. Lenny, then Wally, 52-27. Runner on second. Both teams are fielding 2, but a 27 is a check. Third baseman. Actually, Y is a strikeout. Nagy has a Y, so Backman strikes out. Pitcher effect. 12-25 for Hernandez. And that's going to be a double play. Actually, it is not. There's going to be a line out to second. Fielding 2. Fielding 1 is a double play. So 2 outs. Here's Darryl Strawberry, 44-8. And that is going to be a single. Runner scores. S is out at home. Dykstra is not an S, so a single RBI. Darryl Strawberry with a clutch hit. RBI single. Mookie is going to walk. First and second, still 2 out. Ray Knight, 23. 12 is going to be a ground out to short. Retires his side finally, but they get a run. 1-0 New York. Albert Bell with a 0. Did he get all of it? He did not. Double. The 4 is a double with the bases clear. Brings up the first baseman tonight, Eddie Murray, 43-29. 29's a ground out. It's a 3-1. Runner to third. So 1 out. Bell at third. Here's Jim Thome. Sacrifice fly, anything, 56-14. And that's a walk. Double play in order. First and third, 1 out. And there's Manny, 16 to 28. First and third, 28. They're going to play back for the double play. Shortstop. That's trouble. Mitchell. It's going to be fielding 3. And 28. Safe at first, fielder's choice. Runners out at second. Other scores. It's a 6-4. Double play fails. So having Kevin Mitchell in at shortstop does come back to bite him a little bit. Is that an RBI? I'm not 100% sure. Might not be. 2 outs. Ramirez at first. There's Alomar. 16-28. It's going to be a round out short. The Indians tie it up 1-1. Bottom of the second, here's Gary Carter, 43. And a 29 is going to be a ground ball back to the mound. Back to the pitcher's mound. 1 out. Now here's Kevin Mitchell. Couldn't turn that double play quick enough. 23 to 12. He'll ground it out to Jim Tomey. Pitcher spot, Darling, 28. It's a ground out to short. And Dykstra will lead off. Top of the third. And Charles Nagy. He's going to get a piece of it. He's going to foul it out to the catcher, Gary Carter. Kenny Lofton's going to ground out to second. So 2 down. Here's Vizquel, 0 for 1. Struck out 55 and 9. There's a single. 1 for 2 now. Here's Baerga. He struck out his first time up. But he's going to draw a walk. Again, a 2-out rally going. First and second, 2 down. Here's Albert Bell. Doubled. 36-14. Another walk. Bases loaded. Eddie Murray. 44-7. Single 2-runner score. F to third. He's not an F. So a huge hit there for Eddie Murray. Vizquel, Baerga both score. And I think that was runners advance, other to second. Bell goes to second. So a 2-run single for Eddie Murray. It's 3-1. New York. Now Jim Tomey, 16-28. First and second. Now it should end the inning. It will. What is it? It is a ground out to short. Cleveland picks up 2. They take a 3-1 lead. Bottom of the third. Top of the order. Nails Lenny Dykstra. He'll ground it back to Charles Nagy. Mr. Wally Backman, 13-14. There's a walk. 1-out walk. Here's Hernandez. Hitting away, 13. Another walk. A lot of walks in this game. First and second, 1 out. Straw man, 12-25. Could be double play ball. It is. It's a 6-4-3 double play. Huge. As Vizquel flips to Baerga, who fires to Eddie Murray. Inning over. Top of the fourth. Manny strikes out. Alomar strikes out. Nagy, 28, actually hits the ball. It's a ground out to short. So bottom of the fourth, Cleveland trying to push this to game 7. There's a single for Mook. And he is a C stealer. Moved to first, 0. Alomar is a 0, I'm pretty sure. Nothing. So a 30. Uh-oh. 30 for Mookie Wilson. 56 or less. It's a 56. Wow. Gets in there by a fingernail. That is right. 56 or less. And Mookie scoots in there just under the tag. They had to spend about 5 minutes looking at the replay. Ray Knight struck him out. Little base hit. 23-12. Struck him out. 2 back-to-back strikeouts. Now Kevin Mitchell, an 11 is a 0. Probably going to score the run. 53, it does. A double. Double for Mitchell, scores the run. 3-2. Cleveland. Brings up Ron Darling, and he will fly it out to left field to retire the side. And it's 3-2. Got a little crazy on that one. Kenny Lofton. Top of the fourth, and he's going to walk. Man, there's a lot of walks in this game. A couple decent pitchers. B Steeler. Darling's a +3. He's going to drop him to a 27. And Carter, I think, is a 0 or nothing. So 27, we're going to need a 53 or less. It's a 51, so another close play. But a stolen base. 51-10. It's going to be a ground out to third, runner to third. So the third baseman had to charge it, could not make a play at third. Lofton scoots over. There's Baerga, 26, 62, 26. They're going to be playing back, I think. Yeah, they're going to be playing back. Still early enough. Out of first, runner scores. The 4-3. 26, first of all, second baseman, Backman. So, yeah, it's going to be a 4-3 ground out, runner scores. So 2 down. Here's Albert Bell. Bases clear. 35-40. What is that, a ball? Foul ball? Another crack at it for Albert. He's doubled and walked, and he's going to do something damage here. 52. It's a single. And he's an F stealer. He cannot steal at this moment. Eddie Murray with his 21-30 flies out to left. That retires the side. But a run for the Indians. 4-2 now. Bottom of the fourth. Top of the order, 21 is a 30. That's a fly out to left field for Dykstra. 1 for 3. Backman 0 for 1. Strikeout. 65. Fouls out to the catcher. Strawberry 1 for 2. Getting to a double play. Actually, Hernandez, sorry. 46. He's going to strike out. 6th inning, 2-run lead for Cleveland. And there's Jim Thome. 13, another leadoff walk. And Manny Ramirez hit away. 28. It's a ground out to short, runner to second. Let's see, your shortstop, Mitchell. Yeah, actually, it's going to be fielding 3 out of first, runner to second. Okay. It's ground out to short. Thome to second. Here's Sandy Alomar Jr. Struck him out. It's going to bring up the pitcher spot. I think they're going to go to the bench. A little pinch hit action. See if we can't drive in a run here. Let's go. Wow. Let's try Sorrento. See if you can't get a base wrap here. The old Reynolds wrap. 62. Struck him out. Nope. So that'll end it. Bullpen time for the Indians. They're going to go with Eric Plunk. Bottom of 6. 4-2. Cleveland. Darryl Strawberry strikes out. There's Mookie, 34. He's going to fly it out to center. Kenny Lofton. 56. 34 for Ray Knight. It's going to be a pop-up to short. And that'll retire the side. We'll move to the 7th inning. Still 4-2 Cleveland. 22 for Kenny Lofton, but that's an 8. It's a fly up to center. Vizquel, there's a walk. What do you know? Bayerga, let's try to hit and run. Hit and run. 41, 24, hit and run. 24 out of first, runner to second. Hits behind the runner. 2 downers, Albert Bell. He's 2 for 2, double single. And a walk sandwiched in there. 15 is an 8. Butter runner on second. It's going to be a ground ball back to Darling. He handles it. Bottom of the 7th. Let's go. We're going to go Tavares. And he's got Gary Carter. Gary Carter to lead it off. 56. 34. It's the old pop-up. Pop-up to short. Now Kevin Mitchell. 36, 33. that's another pop up to second. Now pitcher spot. Let's see. Let's go Lee Mazzilli. With 2 down, bases clear. Here's Mr. Mazzilli, 23. He's going to ground it out to third. But nothing doing for the Mets in the 7th. I have to go to the bullpen. And they're going to go with Rick. No, they're not going to go with Rick Anderson. They're going to go Doug Sisk. And they're also going to switch out Mitchell and Santana. Santana's going to come in and play short. So a new shortstop, a little better defense. Eddie Murray struck him out. Doug Sisk comes in with a big strikeout. Jim Thome with a 0. Look out, 36, double. 1 out double. Here's Manny. 16-28. Runner on second. Going to ground out to short. Runner holds. Let's just see here for kicks here. 28. Yeah, if Kevin Mitchell would have been in the ball game, runner would have moved to third. That's the only difference. But with Santana in there, runner stays. 2 down. Here's Alomar, 51s and 8. He's grounds it back to Sisk. Inning over. They leave Thome stranded at second. So bottom of the 8th inning, Paul Ossenbacher. He's been a little scary at times. Will come in, top of the order for the Mets. $14.30 flies out to left. Dykstra 1 for 4. Here's Backman. He's 0 for 2. With a walk. 12-25 struck him out. 14. Fly out to left. Nothing doing for New York in the 8th. So we'll move to the 9th inning. Cleveland hanging on to that 2-run lead, 4-2. They're going to go to their bullpen, McDowell. And we need a little pinch hitter here. What do you say? Herbert Perry. And Herbert Perry is going to do something here. It's going to be a double. A leadoff double for Herbert Perry. And the Indians are in business. Trying to add to that lead, 35. So it's going to be a foul out to third. Runner holds. Here's the skill. 41-28. Out of first. Runner holds. It's a ground out to short, so Santana Comes up again. Keeps the runner at second. But Carlos is going to score that run. It's going to be a single. Runner's out at home, and F scores. If there's 2 outs, any runner scores. There's 2 outs. So single, RBI, a little insurance. And he's not going to steal. So 2 down by Erge at first. Here's Albert Bell. And Albert Bell even adds more to it. It's a 2-run shot for Albert Bell. And McDowell has gotten roughed up here with 2 outs. I know, there's Jesse Orozco, but it's my style. Anderson's going to come in and try to get that final out. Eddie Murray. Bases clear. 31's a 9. That's a single. Actually, it's not a single. My bad. Anderson is an A pitcher for the first batter. So it's a ground out to short. So that does end the inning. Good thing it was a pitching change. 3 runs. 7-2 Cleveland. Bottom of the 9th. I don't even think they're going to go with Mesa. They're going to let him rest up. They're going to bring in Jim Poole. Now, if it gets close, obviously they will. But 7-2. Here's Strawberry. 33. Pops it up to second. Bayerga making the play there. Now Mookie, 14. Draws a walk. Ray Knight, 41-24. This is going to be a double play. 6-4-3 ball game. That ends the inning and the ball game. 7-2 Cleveland. There will be game 7 coming up right now. Let's finish this up here real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And no errors for Cleveland. And no errors for New York. 3, 4. 4 hits is all the Mets could muster. They get 2 runs. As all 4 hits, or 2 came in one inning, 2 came in another. So game 7. We're going to keep it right here. We're just going to keep going. You get to watch me fill out everything. Might get a little boring, but here we go. Game 7. I don't think I need to put series is tied. 3-3. That's obvious. And let's see. Pitching matchup. Back to the game 1 starters. 1-4-7. Little action there. Martinez versus Ojeda. So Ojeda he's a big left-hander. Eddie Murray's a switch hitter though. I think they'll stick with the same lineup. So go get something to drink, get a sandwich, whatever. Because we're coming right back. We're just going to keep rolling here. How's the Rangers doing? Rangers and Red Sox. They were losing 5-2 last time I looked. First base, Murray. Third base, Tomey. Right field, Ramirez. Catcher, Alomar. Pitcher, Martinez. 2 range. All right, 4. Martinez is a 7-inning guy. 1, 2, 3. Let's get let's see the Mets. Let's see. I think really the only switch I quite possibly would make was Mitchell and Santana. I think this time they are going to go with Santana. Nobody knows the Rangers Red Sox score. Oh, that's right. You guys are in East Coast. I'm kidding. Strawberry and right. Nine three. Boo. Gary Carter. He's an 8. Shortstop's going to be Santana. Leave it to the West Coast guy to tell me the Red Sox score. Pitcher, Ojeda. He's a 2. All right, I think they're still both fielding 2. I don't think there's any danger in checking that. And we're ready to go. Game 7, this is it. Finally, we are here. This is it. The big kahuna, all the marbles. However you want to look at it. It's the culmination of I don't know how long I've been doing this. I wanted to get this thing done before baseball season started. Yeah, that didn't happen. But we're finally here. This is the last game. This is it. Cleveland, New York, Game 7. Kenny Lofton, 8. And he pops it up to Ray Knight, 1 out. 42-23. Error on the center fielder. So Vizquel reaches on an error by Lenny Dykstra. 34-31, and I should have hit and run, but I didn't. It's going to be a fly out to center. 2 down. Here's Albert Bell. Had a big game, last game, 36. And that's going to be 2 balls on Bell. Try it again, 35-40. Save for first, runners out. Fielder's choice, 2-out result to ground out to first. You don't get a lot of U3s in Apba for some reason. But there it is, a U3. Lenny Dykstra wasting no time, double for Nails. 21 Backman, 30. Flies out to left field, runner has to hold. Keith Hernandez. There's that Keith Hernandez, gets 53s all the time, a 19, hit by pitch. First and second, one out. Here's Darryl Strawberry. 43-29. That is a double play ball. It's a 1-6-3 inning ender. Martinez gets the ball, wheels and deals. They turn it. Strawberry loafing to first. Top of the second, here's Murray. 44 single. Gonna have to get those 7s for singles off Ojeda. There's Tommy. 28. And 28 will be a ground out to short. Runner to second. One out. Murray at second now. Here's Ramirez. 32-26. Second baseman, Backman, going to be fielding 2. Out of first runner to third, it's a 4-3 ground out. Moves the runner over, but there's 2 outs. Here's Alomar. Every pitch intense, 55s and 8. Runner on third. Single against an A pitcher, that is a single. An 8. Single over second, runner scores. The one time I think you can get an 8 against an A, and that's an RBI single for Alomar. Every run big, 25 for Martinez, runner at first. 25 is a 23. Oh my goodness, hold on. Runner out stealing and ejected, but hold the phone. Let's check it out. Runner out stealing, ejected, but there's 2 outs. So it's a balk, runner to second. 2-out result. Balk, runner to second. Wow, that was almost lost the catcher. Alomar almost got ejected, but since there's 2 outs, 45-14, that's going to be a walk on Martinez. So the balk flusters Ojeda, and he walks the pitcher, Martinez. Turns the lineup over. December 15th was opening day. Wow. Thanks for looking that up. That's weird. 24-29. There's a first and second. Rounds it back to the mound, so Lofton, little dribbler, gets the Mets out of the inning, but they pick up that first run. 5 months to play a 1-month season. Here's Mookie. 56-34. He's going to pop it out to Vizquel. 1 out. 34, Ray Knight. Flies out to Kenny Lofton in center. Henry Berta checking in from Seattle, or from Washington State, right? 33 is a 0 for Gary Carter. 51 is a triple. Maybe he is from Seattle. I know Seattle's his favorite team. Gary Carter, the catcher, triple. Rattles around out there. Brings up Santana, 2 outs. 12-25, that's going to end it. It's going to be a line out to second. So Ojeda will have to lead off the third. Top of the third now. Here's the skill. 1-0 Cleveland. 25 or 12. It's not a 25. It's 29. Ground ball back to the mound. Here's Baerga. Seattle. Magnolia. Almost said Mongolia. 41-24. Grounds it out to short. Now Albert. Looking to turn on one. 53-17. 17 is a fielding check. Right fielder. Strawberry, those fielding too. That's going to be a single. Strawberry cannot get to it. Falls in front of him. Single. Eddie Murray, 62-26. That'll end it. Ground out to second base. Bottom of the third. Ojeda's going to have to lead off. 46, and there's strikeout number 1 for Dennis Martinez. Man, I love Seattle. You ain't joking about that. It is beautiful. 11's a 0. Did Lenny get it all? 55, he did. Dykstra brings the Mets back into the ball game. It's tied up. 1 apiece. He is 2 for 2, double and a homer. Wally Backman flies out to left. Second time for that. Keith Hernandez, 42, 2-out walk. Hernandez hit by a pitch and a walk. Now Darryl Strawberry with 2 outs. 36, 33. Runner on first. Going to be a pop out to third base. Jim Thome makes the play, but it's 1-1. Top of the fourth. Jim Thome. Longest home run in Indians history. 25. 8. Grounds out. Actually, pops it out to third. Actually, it's the longest home run in, what field is it? What field is it that they were playing at? Maybe I'm thinking of somebody else. I don't know. Forget it. There's Ramirez. I think it was Thome, though. 0 for Manny. Is he going to get all of it? 46, a double, so he bangs one off the wall for a double. Or bounces it over. 1 out. 24. Alomar strikes out. Brings up the pitcher, Martinez. 2 outs. He's going to hit 16. 28. Runner at second. That'll end the inning. He's ground out to short. Bottom of the fourth inning. All tied up. There's Mookie, 40. Foul ball. Try it again. And he gets a 0 out of the deal. And a 15, and that is gone. Another home run for the Mets. And now they take a 2-1 lead off 2 home runs, 2 solo shots. An 11 for Ray Knight's a 0. Can they go back to back? 23, double. Martinez slipping a little bit. Here's Gary Carter, tripled. Got the hardest part of the cycle out of the way, 41-24. Pops it out to short. And that's one out. Here's Santana. 52-27. And Y does not have a Y, so it is a third base. Santana's a 2. Ground out to third. Runner holds. Now here's Ojeda. An 11's an 8. Runner on second. But it's going to be a ground ball back to the mound. Martinez will handle it. Another run for New York, 2-1. Top of the 5th. And it's top of the order. Kenny Lofton, 29, grounds it back to the mound. Second time for Kenny to ground it back to Ojeda. The scale with a 0. Can he tie it up? 36, double. One out double. Here's Baerga. 0 for 2. 63. 31 is going to be a fly out to center. 2 down now. Here's danger. Albert Bell. 21, and he strikes out. Ojeda. Backdoor slider. Gets him. Bottom of the 5th. Lenny Dykstra. 22, but it's an 8. It's going to be a fly out to center. Wally Backman, a 9. There's a single. He's 1 for 3 now. Keith Hernandez. Man, he could probably bunt. He's going to hit away. Manager decision, hit away. 61's a 14. 2 balls. And it's a good decision. 45, double. Runner on first. Runner to third, and F scores. Backman, he is an F. RBI double for Hernandez. 3-1, New York. One out is Darryl Strawberry. Struck him out. 2 down. Here's Mookie. Runner in scoring position. They're going to leave him there. He's going to pop it out to second. And that retires the side. Why'd I put a 0 there? Ding dong. 3-1. New York. Okay. Top of the 6th. Eddie Murray, 1 for 2. You feel like already it's getting late in the game. 35, a 9. It's going to be a ground out to short. There's Tommy. Why do 2 runs seems like a mountain to climb in the 7th game? 42's a 14. And there's a walk. But the Cleveland Indians are not a bunting team. 34. Flies out to center. 2 down. Here's Alomar. 35's a 9. That will be a single. Infield hit for the catcher Alomar. First and second with 2 down. And they're going to bring in Herbert Perry. First and second, 2 down. Here's Herbert Perry Jr. 61-24. Ouch. That's going to end as a ground out to short. Good try there, Herbert, but retires the side. Got to go to the bullpen. All hands on deck. I mean, everybody's in the bullpen. Hershiser could bring him in. 6th inning. They are going to bring him in for an inning. Oral Hershiser, bottom of the 6th. He's pretty much had his way with the Mets. Probably just jinxed that. 45, there's a walk. Shocker there. Gary Carter's going to bunt. 54-32. Might be a good bunt. It is. Good sack bunt. Now Santana, runner. Now, man, do you go to Kevin Mitchell here? Do you go to Kevin Mitchell? Do you go to somebody else? Do you let him hit? These are all tough decisions. Tough decision. Got the pitcher coming up, but again, if you get on, you get a guy on. Mitchell was a 277, 344 on base. Danny Heaps, 379. He's a lefty also. They're going to do it. They're going to go with Danny Heap. Pinch hitting. Ray Knight at second base. And Danny Heap with a 0. Santana, that would have been a double. 61's a 3. That's interesting. That is a home run. 61's a 3, runner on second. Home run for Danny Heap. Whoa. Danny Heap goes yard. And the manager, whoever it is, I can't remember who their manager was. It's a 2-run shot for Danny Heap, and the Mets are going nutso. And it's 5-1 New York. And I think they're going to let Ojeda hit. 41-29, he will ground it back to the mound. To Hershiser. Probably and Lenny Dykstra with a 0. 32 and a double. That's Hershiser done. Hershiser is done. It's going to have to be they're going to bring in Mesa. Things are all fouled up now. Dykstra at second. 2 down. Wally Backman. 22's a 7. Single runner scores, even against Jose Mesa. RBI for Backman. He is 2 for 4. They add on to their lead. 44, a 7. I think that's an out, though. It's a ground out to third. That'll retire the side. 3 runs. Those are just Mount Everest right there. And we'll move to the top of the 7th. 6-1, New York. But 3 more cracks at it. 3 cracks at it. 51's a 10. That's a single. To center field for Kenny Lofton. Wow, Vizquel, though, is going to foul it out to the catcher. Baerga flies out to right. Two downers, Albert Bell. 26, 24. Rounds it out to short. So they leave Kenny stranded. And we'll go to the bottom of the seventh. Mesa will come back out. Strawberry with a single. Jose Mesa single and a C Steeler. Hit by any number after the sixth. So Darryl Strawberry is a 27. He's going to stay at 27. 53. He gets thrown out. 53 or less, and it was a 61. So it is a 2 to 6. So Mookie Wilson, 35 and 9. That's going to be a ground out to short. Ray Knight, another ground ball to the shortstop Vizquel. So we'll move to the eighth inning. Ojeda, 1 run in the game, 6-1. New York, 55s and 8. And that is a, what is that? It's a pop out to third. Jim Thome, 25. Another pop up. Jam shot. 61, 13. Ramirez strikes out. Bottom of the eighth inning. And they're going to bring in Austin Mocker. Gary Carter. 34, he flies out to center. Kevin Mitchell in for Santana. 15s and 8. And that's a pop-up to third. So 2 down, Ojeda, the batter. He's going to hit. 14, 30. Flies out to left field. And that brings us to the ninth inning. Last call for Cleveland. The last inning of the League of Dominance. Most likely. Sandy Alomar. 35s and 9. Grounds out to short. Pinch hitter. Let's let old Dave Winfield, he's got a lot of playoff experience. Doesn't he? Buck 91, 36, 33. Pops it out. Strikeout, actually. Big Dave comes in, strikes out. Down to their final outs. 63 and a fly out to center for Kenny Lofton. That is the ball game. The Mets go crazy. Ojeda throws his glove in the air and they win it. The whole thing. They win the game, game 7, and the whole shebang. 6-1, right? 6-1 final. And that is all she wrote. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 hits. No errors. And 1 error on the Mets. That was first inning. Dykstra. And let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Is that right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Only took me 3 times. I got it. We got it. Hold on. 11 hits for the Mets. And the Mets are the champs. There you go, champs. The New York Mets of 1986. The champions. League of Dominance. It's over. Get to put my stuff up. I get to put Apba up. I hate to say this, but I am ready to play some Stratomatic. I'm ready to get back to Sandy Koufax. That's what I'm going to be doing. Getting back to that. I'm going to have that tomorrow. I'm off tomorrow. So I'm going to have to refresh myself. I've got Apba on the brain right now. And so I'm going to have to like shift gears a little bit. See if I can remember. I've actually been watching Tenacious Strat play some because, you know, I forget some things. You forget. Every once in a while you forget. I don't know why I'm always so close to the camera. Okay, but next thing I'm going to do about this is I'm going to have a update or wrap up. Yeah, it's a wrap up of the season. All the stats, everything. I do have the stats. It's all done. I just need to do the video. I'll have that tomorrow also. So be looking for that, a wrap-up show if you want to call it that, whatever. So a wrap-up show for the League of Dominance, and then we'll put that to rest. The 86 Mets. You know what? It's like I've said before. Seems like every time I've used them, usually tournament, they either win it or in the finals or something. I mean, they've got to go down as one of the best teams of all time. I mean, I'd like to see, you know, some 86 Mets Stratomatic style, but I don't have 86 season. Just to see. Here's a mound of paper. Here's the mound of... This is the League of Dominance. Every single game. It's about... Oh, it's about an inch thick or more. No shocker to you guys. You guys play that stuff. You've done it. You've seen it. You've had the stack of paper. Yeah, I'll give out the World League batting champion. I already know who that is. I've already looked at everything, and actually I've gone over it. And a home run champion for the American League is a shocker. You're not going to guess who it is. American League home run champion. National League, not a shocker. I think everybody knows who that is. But I doubt you could guess the American League home run champion. Somebody want to take a stab at it? While you're doing that, let's see here. What's going on? Let's open a pack of cards to culminate, to celebrate the end of the League of Dominance. Let's do it. Let's rotate this back around. I've already got my Sandy Koufax score sheet ready to go. Albert Bell was not correct. Albert Bell is not correct. It's a shocker. It's somebody you're not going to necessarily think of. All right, Jacoby Jones, rookie card. Not necessarily, but first Topps card. Tyler Flowers, Jacob deGrom, Daniel Murphy, Michael Waka. There's something. Kevin Millar. Very, very funny guy. I like to watch Intentional Talk. I miss that show immensely. Since I got rid of DirecTV, I do not have that anymore. I used to love to watch that show. I like Kevin Millar. Manny Machado, 1987 reprint. But it's not, it's not numbered or anything, any kind of stamp on it. So, boo hiss on there. Cesar Hernandez, Sander Bogarts, Brandon Geyer, Jared Weaver, Paulo Orlando. Again, a strikeout. Mala. Yep, Kevin Millar. I like him a lot. He's a very funny guy. He's got fake teeth. Not afraid to admit it. We'll put these in some sleeves though. Just 'cause they're probably worth 99 cents maybe. I'll give them to my grandkids. Harper, no. Herbeck, no. It was not Harper or Herbeck. Harper, he's up there in something, but not home runs. Tommy, McGuire, no. Kirk Gibson, no. McGuire is a no. You'll just have to see tomorrow. I'm going to leave you with this. I'm going to say it real quick. Gorman Thomas, no. Hayes were in last and everything. You're thinking about right. You're almost right on that, Derek. You're about right on the money. All right, I'm going to get out of here. I will see you guys tomorrow for some Sandy Koufax Stratomatic. I'm going to have to read up on the instructions on how to play. And then we'll get that going. His last name is a kind of fruit. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Take care. God bless.